They're doing it again. After California Democrats were resoundingly rebuked at the polls in 2024 with the passage of Prop 36, the Make Crime Illegal Again initiative, the politicians in Sacramento are once again trying to protect criminals with two terrible bills that they're advancing this week. One would make it impossible to prosecute individuals who commit welfare fraud, and the other would continue to shield individuals who purchase children as young as 16 and 17 years old for pleasuring activities. Coming up, we'll tell you all about the bad bills and what we're doing to fight back. I'm Carl DeMaio, chairman of Reform California and a California state representative representing District 75 in the state assembly. You know, voters were pretty clear in the November 2024 election when they overwhelmingly passed Prop 36, the Make Crime Illegal Again initiative in California. It passed with 68% of the vote. It carried every county in the state, including San Francisco. And it basically gave police and prosecutors back the tools to arrest and punish criminals. California voters, from Republican to Democrat and everyone in between, they've indicated overwhelmingly that they want to deal with the crime wave in our state. They're sick and tired of liberal policies that shield and coddle criminals at the expense of crime victims. You would think by now Democrat politicians in the state legislature would, read the room and figure that out. But no, they continue to block funding for the implementation of Prop 36. So it's their way of invalidating the votes of the public to make crime illegal again. And they're advancing dangerous legislation, really offensive legislation that coddle criminals. We'll talk about the two bills that they're advancing this week. But I do want to let you know at Reform California, we're leading the fight to restore public safety in our state, and we need your help. The politicians won't do it, just like we showed with Prop 36. And again, Reform California helped collect signatures and help support that initiative and ensure that it got passed in the November 2024 election. We are leading the fight to continue to give prosecutors and police the tools they need to keep our communities safe. But we can't do this alone. We can't shine a light on bad bills like the two I'm about to expose on this podcast. And of course, we want to put additional initiatives on the ballot in 2026 and in future election years to restore public safety. To do that, we need your help. So please go online to the website, reformcalifornia.org. On that website, I need you to sign up so that you get our weekly email update on Fridays at 9 a.m. with all the news and information about what the Democrats and the liberal politicians are doing in this state. We also give you opportunities to join campaigns in your area to support local candidates, state candidates, and of course, be part of our ballot measure efforts. Go to the website, reformcalifornia.org, go to the bottom, put in your first name, last name, email, zip, and phone number, and you will be tethered into our growing movement statewide to take back our state from the far left insanity. Also, while you're there, please consider a contribution. We don't get money from the government or from big donors. We rely on grassroots supporters like you, and it's working. With more grassroots supporters coming together, we're putting good people into office who aren't going to support the terrible policies I'm about to tell you the Democrats have implemented or are advancing in Sacramento. And it also helps those ballot measure fights as well. So go and chip in a contribution at reformcalifornia.org. So there's two bills I want to get to. Let's start out with the first one, which is just insane. Democrats want to make it impossible to prosecute criminals who are committing welfare fraud and taking money from you, and also taking money from poor people. With less money in public aid programs, it's less money for legitimately poor people who are just trying to get by. This is Senate Bill 560 by Senator Smallwood Cuevas. It eliminates the ability of a prosecutor to prosecute someone for welfare fraud. They can steal up to $25,000 under this bill without a prosecution. It also prohibits someone from being charged with perjury if they are subject to prosecution for welfare fraud. This is insane. We are protecting people stealing from the taxpayer and putting an added burden on programs that are designed to help poor people get out of the challenges that they're in. I put out a statement on this as soon as we read the bill, and we are organizing opposition to try to kill it. But again, this flies in the face of what voters just said, that they wanted to get tough on crime. And remember, we face a budget deficit. We do not have a single penny to spare for people who are defrauding taxpayers through wanton abuse of the system. But that's what the Democrats are standing up for. They're okay with people taking and stealing the money that's, again, geared towards and should be focused on helping legitimate poor people get out of poverty. The second bill I want to talk about is a bill that's actually good from Assemblymember Krell from the Sacramento area. She's a Democrat. I'm going to give her credit. It's Assembly Bill 379, a bill to crack down on child trafficking. First, it would make it illegal again to loiter for the purpose of engaging in illicit street trade for pleasuring. I can't say the word because, the podcast platforms, if you say the S word, try to suppress the video. And we don't want to suppress a video. This information is important. We have to get it out, which is why you can help us goose the algorithm by liking the video and sharing it, subscribing to this channel. But AB 379 is designed to crack down on human trafficking of children. Again, we've had the district attorneys from across the state say that they've lost the tools because Democrats in previous legislation took away the tools from prosecutors to protect children, to stop this evil trade, predatory trade. Well, the Democrats are saying, we'll pass the bill to deal with the loitering issue, but we don't want to make it a felony to purchase a child as young as 16 years of age. They don't want to make it a felony to purchase a child as young as 16 years old. Senator Adam Weiner is upset. Why? He's the guy that legalized the ability to molest a child as young as age 14 without required registry on the offender registry and monitoring. So there's definitely something very twisted going on here. But here we've got a report by Ashley Zavala of KCRA News. She's done a pretty good job explaining what's going on with Assembly Bill 379. Democrats do not want to make it a felony to purchase 16 and 17-year-old children. It's just insane.
That was first introduced by a Republican last year to crack down on the consumers of the child sex trafficking industry. Before last year, it was a misdemeanor in California to purchase a child for sex. With the passage of last year's law, it's now a felony to purchase anyone 15 years old and younger. But now, after a fight over all of this last year, Democratic Sacramento Assemblymember Maggie Krell is trying to include 16 and 17-year-olds in that solid felony charge. Even though lawmakers want this changed, we're hearing the reason why it's not is because some Democrats are trying to honor a closed-door deal on this whole issue that was made last year.
Who are they dealing with? The traffickers? Are they trying to negotiate with traffickers? Okay, we're not going to give you the 15-year-old kids or younger, but you can have the 16 and 17-year-olds. Okay? That's what we'll give you. This is immoral. This is insane. We made a closed-door deal. With who? Who made the deal? I want the names. Well, I know one of the names is Senator Scott Wiener of San Francisco. The voters up there apparently tolerate this crap. But any Democrat voting to eliminate the felony prosecution of 16 and 17-year-old children from this bill, because they've already stripped it, and I believe that there will be an effort, at least I'm going to be pushing this as well, to re-amend AB 379 to put the 16 and 17-year-old felonies back in there. I want a recorded vote. I want to get the list of names. I don't want some Democrat backroom deal to say, okay, we're going to strike this language from the bill. And that's exactly what the chair of this committee, Nick Schultz, has done. The Democrat chairman of the committee told Assemblymember Krell that her bill would be not considered unless she stripped these two provisions, the 16 and 17-year-old felony for purchasing a 16 or 17-year-old out of the bill. This is immoral. This is outrageous. It's predatory. These are your politicians. California politicians. Look, we're shining a light on what's going on in Sacramento, and we need your help. So share this video, like this channel, subscribe to this channel so you continue to get updates. Again, we can't use the S word, but it's very important that we get this video out to as many people as possible so they know about these two bills. They're coddling criminals once again, protecting people who scam the welfare system, no prosecution for welfare fraud. And of course, basically saying it's fair game to go purchase 16 and 17-year-olds in this human trafficking evil enterprise. We need your help. Go to the website, reformcalifornia.org. Check out our Restore Public Safety campaign. Sign up at the bottom. First name, last name, email, phone, and zip code. You'll be tethered into our growing movement to take back our state from insane politicians like these. And of course, please chip in a contribution. Until next time, Carl DeMaio, Chairman of Reform California. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. But before you click away, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification button so you get updated when we post new episodes. Plus, like this video and share it with your friends so that we can help spread our message across the state. Reform California with Carl DeMaio is paid for by Carl DeMaio for State Assembly.